My orchid leaves are yellowing. Something we hear all the time. But not to worry, yellowing of leaves can be caused by several different factors, but the first thing you should always look into is nutrient deficiencies. Each nutrient deficiency also has a different discoloration pattern on your orchid leaves, and this makes it easier to identify which nutrient may be deficient in your orchid and help you rectify the problem. Welcome to the Nature Company. If this is the kind of information you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and that notification bell to be notified of all our upcoming content so you don't miss out on a thing. With nutrients, always when we're buying those fertilizers, we notice that NPK. We might not understand what it means, but actually it's the three macronutrients, the three major nutrients that the orchid requires in the largest quantities. These are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This doesn't mean any of the micronutrients are less needed, it just means that they're needed in smaller quantities. And it can be either your macro or micronutrients that are causing this yellow leaf discoloration in your orchids, or the yellowing of your orchid leaves. So when you're out inspecting your orchids, you know which yellow coloring patterns to look out for to identify those nutrient deficiencies. And to start off with nitrogen, if your orchids are out getting the rain, you're probably much less likely to have a nitrogen deficiency because of the amount of nitrogen that is dissolved in that rainwater falling on your orchids, and they'll appreciate you for that. Okay, so nitrogen deficiency. This is what you'll generally start seeing as the initial stages of your nitrogen deficiency. You'll start seeing the older leaves start to yellow from the bottom. And as you notice, this yellowing is moving way up. So they'll go this pale light green and slowly yellow, and as they yellow, these leaves will then fall off prematurely. And nitrogen being such an essential element, it will slowly make each of your new growths less and less strong. You'll get smaller growth and eventually a much smaller plant. But it's that yellowing that we're worried about initially, to notice that, okay, time for a bit more nitrogen here. And with phosphorus, the second of your macronutrients, when there's a deficiency of phosphorus, you'll often land up with these purplish blotches or markings and this almost green-blue darkness in the leaf. And along with this comes very poor root development. So it's going to slow down the growth of your plant, give these strange color markings, and your roots aren't going to develop really well. And generally you'll notice this darker green coloration before it starts to get these purple markings from a phosphorus deficiency. And potassium, the other of those essential macronutrients, is going to give you a slightly different form. Deficiency of potassium on the older leaves is also going to cause a yellowing, but this time along the edges generally. That's where it's going to start, and then it will sort of almost give a burnt appearance to the leaf tips and around the edges as it expands further, and these leaf edges start to curl, and you almost get these burnt like tips to the orchid leaves. And with the scorched appearance, you get this blackening around the edges, and as your orchid is exposed to the potassium deficiency for longer, you'll end up with these necrotic edges to the leaves of your plant as the tissue dies off, and it looks like it's been scorched. With a calcium deficiency, you're often going to land up with these twisted, deformed new growths. The ends will slowly become blackened and die off. This generally starts from the new growth sections and works its way back through the plant. Also, your flower spikes will get bloom end rot, and you'll end up with no blooms at all. As the plant is exposed to deficiencies of calcium for longer, you'll end up with these necrotic spots on it, and the ends start to also get these necrotic markings, which then will slowly work its way down through the leaf. With a deficiency of magnesium, you'll end up with these interveinal chlorosis. It's where the areas in the leaves between the veins goes yellow, and leaving only the veins left being green. This generally will in a magnesium deficiency will start in the older leaves and then work its way through the plant. And then after extended periods of this deficiency, you'll notice the edges of the leaves then start to become necrotic. Your leaves then will also prematurely drop off. And with an iron deficiency, you'll get pretty much the similar thing, but instead of happening on the older leaves, it will start on the newer growths. So you'll notice that instead of moving from the back of the plant to the front, it will move from the front of the plant to the back. The iron deficiency will stunt your plant, and as each new section comes, your leaves will get smaller and smaller and smaller. And with a zinc deficiency, your leaves will slowly also develop smaller and smaller, and often they'll have these puckering with chlorotic spots in them, and the growth will be stunted and emerge twisted and malformed. And so by understanding the signs, you'll know which nutritional elements are deficient in your orchid's diet, and you'll be able to rectify it. So you're never going to be able to get those leaves looking like back to what they were, but you'll be able to allow your plant to then grow healthy from this point onwards and produce all those new beautiful leaves. And this is the reason why being vigilant with your orchids is essential. Not only will you catch your fungus and bacteria early, but you'll also be catching any nutrient deficiencies your plants might be having and be able to rectify it. And if you're still having problems with your orchids and need individual help, please follow that Buy Me a Coffee link down below, and we have a dedicated WhatsApp line that we can help you out there. And thank you for watching. If you found any of the information in this video helpful, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, and that notification bell, bing bong, to be notified of all our upcoming videos so you don't miss out on a thing. Help us grow as we help your orchids grow.